What's up, fellow classers? It's Apollyon here, and we haven't done any 12v12 and 11v11s in a while, so we're going to focus on that. And this is going to be the Hog Rider attack video. So we'll look at one 12v12, and then we'll look at a couple 11v11s. And if we start, we can look at number one. There are attack from Turbo to Jono, and I see this reoccurring on, I think, on all the hits, actually, using that Electro Dragon for the funneling and just to clear out some of those trash buildings and even defenses. I mean, look at the splash damage it gets, or whatever you want, the chain lightning effect that it has. It's able to clear out that whole entire 10 to 11 o'clock side, almost to 12 o'clock, I'm sorry. And then we can send a very simple kill squad in with all the royals, the king, queen, and the Grand Warden. Pops the ability there as the clan castle is triggered, and then we've just got to go ahead and watch them take care of that. Electro Dragon is still up taking care of all those buildings at 10 o'clock, and we've got the enemy queen that goes down right there, and we're just getting rid of the last little bit of the CC and then taking care of the king. And then we're just going to send mass hogs in. We have some 4 bowlers, which I'm not quite sure what those bowlers are for. But maybe they're for cleanup. I'm not recommending that bowlers are the best cleanup army, but we'll see what happens here. So we've got 4 heals. We just dropped one of them to take all these, I think it was 32 hogs. We're probably going to have to throw 1 heal there over that bomb tower just to make sure that they get healed up. And then we've got some more hogs, and then we've got, yeah, I guess we're using bowlers for cleanup. That's an interesting cleanup troop. You would think you'd go for wizards or something, but maybe they withhold a giant bomb better than wizards. So anyway, this is a 3-star, so they're definitely doing it correctly. So we've got a whole bunch of hogs, and we still have a heal to push through the rest of this base. After we get past that splash damage and that giant bomb, there's absolutely nothing that we have to worry about at all. The single Inferno Tower is just going to do absolutely nothing to this group of 10 or more hogs, and then the skellies will they'll get taken care of as well. So we'll go ahead and put it on 2 speed here, just as we have those bowlers cleaning up. We've got the hogs cleaning up from the complete opposite side, and I guess the bowlers do pretty well with the splash damage, so it's not too bad. They're getting that inside builder hut, which a wizard would never be able to get and would spend a year trying to get through the wall. So there we go. Very nice way to start us off. There's the composition for 12v12, and using those Valks in the clan castle with the wall wrecker. Let's pop down to number 11, I believe. There we go. We'll watch Skyfall take this out with a very similar troop composition. We got 6 bowlers here, but we have a golem with, I think it's 26 hog riders. So using that Electro Dragon again at 4 o'clock to start the funneling, and look at that splash damage or the chain lightning damage that you get from one building to the next. Anything, I think it's 2 tiles if I'm not mistaken, that it just keeps going from one building to the next and just getting all the inside core. Really, really cool troop. This one happens to be a level 12 since it is 11v11, and then we've got the wall wrecker coming in at around 3:30 and just pushing through here, and there we go with the clan castle. It's finally been triggered, and the king decides to peace out. He's taken a long sabbatical. He just needs to think about things and take care of some of these defenses on his own. Excuse me, but we do have the queen and Grand Warden coming in through the core with all these bowlers, and I think it's Valks in the core, so they're just making a nice little L path for those hogs to come in either at 6 o'clock or at 9 o'clock. There we go. We've got them coming in, I'm sorry, at 12 o'clock. We've got them coming in at 12 o'clock and just pushing through this base. Unfortunately, Queen is going to get targeted by that Inferno Tower, but I think she just stepped out of the way, so very, very smart to AI for that for a change. We still have a bunch more heals left to heal these hogs through as they make it through the enemy Grand Warden, or the statue Grand Warden. We lose a queen? Yeah, we lost our queen. So, and then we've got the hogs just pushing through all the way towards 6 o'clock. The only thing we really have to worry about, and there we go with the distraction, is not really that Inferno tower. It's more of the Wizard tower, but we're healing everything up, so it's really not a problem. Spring traps go and pop in some of them, but we have way too many hogs. So we just lost 6 hogs there, and fortunately we have way too many hogs to deter the 3-star from this, especially with just one more point defense. We'll click it on 2 speed and watch these hogs, Grand Warden, and I think some of the barbs from the King come in and clean up that town hall. And we will look at one more, and that will be, I think, number 13. And red's going to come in here and use, again, a very similar attack. We have that Electro Dragon that we're dropping there at 11 o'clock. And look at all the chain lightning damage that we're getting from those those gold mines, just taking them all out with one hit. And you wouldn't be able to do that with any other troop, really, especially with those archer towers. They would take out wizards, bowlers, anything like that. So it's a really good utilization of that troop comp and troops housing space. So you got, again, the same type of thing with the King, Queen, and Grand Warden coming in with a couple bowlers behind, triggering that clan castle. I think we've got Valks in the wall wrecker, if I'm not mistaken, pushing through to that Eagle artillery, and we really need to get down there. We're stepping into 2 of the Inferno Tower ranges, and we're going to have to rely, I think, on splash damage, if I'm not mistaken, to get that queen, because, yeah, there we go. And that's with the bowler. Oh, so we've got, I think we had a CC of bowlers, it looks like, to get that queen. Very nicely done. And then we've got our hogs coming in at 10 o'clock, pushing that way through the L shape all the way down to 6, and then hooking right, or my right, to 3 o'clock. So we'll just say that it's counterclockwise. That's probably more accurate. And we still have a bunch of more hogs to deploy, and we also have some more heals. So we've got our next heal dropped. I think we have 2 more, if I'm not mistaken. And we've got some wizards that we can drop and some archers that we can drop for cleanup. Being patient on those heals, really nothing to heal at this point. There's no splash damage, but we also have 2 of them, so we don't have to be too patient with them. I think we're trying to swag all of them, if I'm not mistaken, or those last couple of heals. So we're swagging 2 heals on this. This was a lower Town Hall 11 with lower defenses and everything like that, but we also don't have max heroes going against it. So we're swagging some heals, just the way it goes, but still very, very, very viable strategy here at Town Hall 12 and Town Hall 11. You guys see how much it wrecks, coming in with basically a very simple kill squad and then just mass hogging the base, kind of like you do at 10v10. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and I think we had 3 different types of comps as far as the number of hog riders that were used and some of the other troops with the bowlers and things like that. So go ahead and use your friendly challenges to get used to these things and find out which composition works best for you. Go ahead and practice it, get those 6-star clan wars and practice those 3-star attacks.